Alright guys, we are back with another video, and I have not posted in forever, and I don't know if any more videos will post before this, but I just get lazy and don't want to post anymore. I think that you guys know what happens. You don't want to edit and you just want to work on stuff, get the projects done instead of editing. So I don't know when this video will come out. This video might be my next video. I have a bunch more videos in the works right now, a lot of stuff actually. So I don't know what's going to come out first, but anyways, you guys know this is my 91 Honda Prelude that I've had for 3 years now. I got new wheels for it, Koenig Heliums, that never showed that. Got them last year, almost exactly a year ago. My original tires blew, one of them did. Decided, why not, let's purge and spend some money. But so yeah, let's put a new muffler on it, which I need to make a video on that. That's cool. Yeah, so anyways, I have issues, and as you guys know, I have 3 Opel GTs. So this was my 4th car. Actually, it's up to 5 cars at one point. And well, anyways, I got 2 more cars, as you guys can tell, in the last month and a half. He's over there. Okay. And well, anyways, I picked up this car in February. It is a 1991 Honda Prelude 2.0 SI 5-speed manual. It's white. I forget what the color is exactly, frost white or something like that. I don't know. The base model car, it's the 2.0 SI. They did not make a 2.0 S, which is the carbureted. They stopped the carbureted cars in 91. Sorry for the wind noise too, might be kind of windy. This is the base models you can get, but it's still the fuel injected B28.5, which this car is a SI ALB, which is ABS. This is a 2.1 B21 A1 automatic car. And I bought this car because it was for sale and I got it for 150 bucks, so that's cool. It was local, it was like 40 minutes away, and it has no rust on it. The issue is they scrapped the engine. They bought it from Alabama. It's an Alabama car, 15 years ago, bought off eBay. Started driving it home, started rod knocking, brought it home, tried to pull the engine. Couldn't get the flywheel bolts out for some odd reason, and they decided to scrap the engine. Because why not? Because it's aluminum, I don't know. So that's unfortunate. So yeah, but I got everything else for it. I got all the bumpers and stuff over there. I got all the body panels except the hood, which really sucks. Most of the everything in here, except for the radius rods and knuckles. But yeah, this car has 0 rust on it, so that's the cool part. So it was worth grabbing for 150 bucks. As you guys can tell, it's perfect underneath. Has stupid 3-piece wheels on it that I kind of like the first, but now I don't, for sure. It did not have a wing, but somebody put a wing on it, which I have the wing, which is hilarious. The trunk is iffy. I do not have a taillights either, so I'm looking for taillights. If you guys have a cheap set of 91 taillights that are good shape, let me know. I don't want cracked ones, obviously. Or at least ones that are that obvious of a crack. No rust here. A little bit of rust right there, but I'll sand that down and make sure. I'm gonna also spray as much undercoating stuff inside the fender as I can, because these things rot out from the inside out. I found out on my red car, so I started fixing the rust on that. Yeah, this thing's like, it's just so nice how nice this car is. It's really is insane. There is one spot of rust on this car on the floorboard, which I'll show you guys in a second. All the glass is good on this car, just cool. Doors open way better than my red car. It stinks so bad in here, like you guys would not believe how bad it is. Does have looks like tweeters or something in here. Does have manual. It's a manual, everything interior car, manual mirrors, manual windows, which I don't know where the crank is. Door panels are in pretty decent shape. I'll be able to use them for sure. The seats are in amazing shape, actually. They're a lot better than my red car. The bolsters are nice, but these are just base model seats, so they don't have adjustable lumbar and bolster support, which is fine by me. Oh, there goes my sister's Prelude. Smoky. We just fixed the brakes on that. It's a 2000 base model Prelude. Let's see what they're doing here. We're going for a test drive to test the brakes out on it. But that's a 1-owner car too, which is kind of cool. Anyways, has 178,000 miles on the engine. Inside the pull it, and the engine went kabang. I think it's really smoking. Huh. It's a 2000 base model, automatic, with the new transmission. I don't know when it had a new transmission, but it did. Completely OEM car. Had OEM brake pads in the rear. Until we just replaced them because all the rear brakes were shot. But it's going to be her daily pretty soon when she gets her license. But anyways, it is a manual car, like I said. Has goofy pedal covers. They're kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. Oh, okay, that thing, interesting. The only spot of rust is right there from the nice thing on it, I think. Sorry for the GoPro hitting with stuff. There we go. don't know what they're doing. But it does have a Kenwood radio, which I guess might be worth some money. I have no clue. Dash isn't cracked. What else is up with this car? Has your receipts, headliner, everything's in it. Let's check out the trunk. Off we go. Let's see here. I got radiator, valve cover, AC compressor, stuff like that. Yeah, the trunk in this thing's really clean as well. Like, it's not rusty, which is crazy, unlike my other cars. But so yeah, so basically I'm just giving you guys a tour, I guess. I have some video clips of grabbing this thing out of the dude's yard. I might add in, we'll see if I want to or not. I got some pictures too of us. We had to literally dig it out of the mud because it was February and the ground was frozen, as you guys can tell from this thing was sitting in the mud. So it was very eventful. We basically made, okay, wait a second. Yeah, okay, 30 minutes left. There it goes. Ooh.
Don't hurt yourself for a car. Ooh.
Almost got stuck.
Is he stuck?
Yeah.
No, he's going. He's going.
Oh my gosh. Tow truck. But so yeah, so there's car number one. I bought this because it was 150 bucks. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it, and I decided, either I'll put all the parts from this car on this car, or I want to buy another car, or I'll engine swap it or do something. So anyways, of course, Facebook Marketplace, I tried to buy 2 other Preludes since I got this car, and that's where this car came along. So it's a 1989 Honda Prelude SI 5-speed manual. I bought it yesterday, believe it or not. We drove down to Indy to get it. It's about a 2-hour drive. So it's a 4-hour drive total, back and forth. I didn't record anything of it because I'm like, I don't really want to, I don't know, didn't feel like recording a whole lot. It's pretty uneventful. The car already rolled, just drag it up on the trailer, and it's pretty fine. And the brakes do work, which is interesting. But we're gonna do a walk around first of it. It's a Laguna Gold, I think is the color on it. Tan interior, which is quite unfortunate, but oh well. Has cool wheels on it. I don't know what they are though. Sunroof's cracked, which is kind of unfortunate, but I don't need one, so there's that. All the other glass is good though. This car is very rusty like my red car. Might be worse. I think it's worse because the rockers are shot. Like, it's rusty up here. I haven't seen one that rusted along the actual rocker itself, just on the rear, or on the end of the rockers. I am draining the gas on it currently. So I just loosened the drain plug and letting it drain out. I'm going to pull the fuel pump, see how full it is. See if I can just let it go and see how big of a pan we got. Yeah, this car is very rusty. We do have a bumper for it in the trunk. It is very rusty. So bumpers in the truck for it. I do have the tail lights. That's kind of cool. They look to be in great shape. No cracks. I did get a patch panel, looks like. Oh, this is kind of cool. It has a little H. I don't know how well that makes it work, but oh, it's kind of neat. Kind of a cool, you know, old school thing. It has the same antenna I bought at O'Reilly's for my red car, so that's cool. The $9 antenna, I think. There's that. They cut this patch out. This side's pretty rusty as well. I actually didn't look at the rocker on this side. Oh yeah, it's rusty. Yeah, it's pretty gone. Even the door's rusty on this one. Yeah, the guy's had it for a year. He bought it off his buddy, and he's going to turn it into like a speed roam car. He called it like a race car. A lot of guys do these third gens, but he decided, nah, it's this kids race, quarter midgets. He decided don't want to teach him how to drive front wheel drive, and so instead he decided to let go of it. And he had like 40 people messaging about it, so he dropped the price to like $850, I think, and everybody was freaking out about it. And I was one of the, I think I was third to message him or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I offered him, and he said I'll take this much without the seats, which I think was $750. I said, okay, I don't want the round seats anyways, even though they're in pretty good shape actually. And I'm like, I don't need them. And got them down to $650. And then got there, and I'll show you guys the mileage on this thing. He never sent me pictures of the mileage because he claimed he was busy. But yeah, this almost was the, you know, I was like, oh, I don't know if I want this car or not. The interior is so clean. Like, I kind of wish I would have grabbed the seats, but I don't need them. I got money off for that. Yeah, it has 266,000 miles. That's kind of insane in a Prelude. That's like unheard of. I mean, not unheard of, but for these B25s, that's pretty crazy. This is the original radio in it, which works. We tested it out. It has one speaker that I think is in it yet. There's a manual. Steering wheel's good shape. Actually, no, it's not. It's cracking really bad. All my Preludes have this weird thing. My white car and this car does. Not my red car, though. Yeah, I did get the rear seat. Got a headliner. I did get a Hot Wheels car, brand new in the box. Yeah, I'll just plug in a picture of that. But yeah, so anyways, that almost did it in for me. I'm like, okay, I can't pay $650 for this car. You know, it's a really good deal. So when the guy got there, his brother was helping us out, offered him $550 for it. Well, before then, I was checking out the engine bay, which is the bone stock B25. Awesome. It's pretty good shape. This headlight has been replaced. Looks like this is from a Phoenix red car. Or, yeah, I think it's Phoenix. Oh, here comes the Prelude back with the aftermarket headlights. I guess they didn't blow up. Yeah, there it is. Cool. But yeah, it has some goofy ground cable stuff. Made sure it turned over. It did turn over. But the thing though I found out interesting, I didn't hear the fuel pump go off, is this. Check this out, you guys. That is brand new oil. I don't know if you guys can tell it or not. That's brand spanking new oil. And make sure not to get it in the mouse nest. Which is quite interesting on a car that's been sitting for at least 2 years. It's probably been sitting for at least 10 years because the tires are from 2001. And you guys can see the engine bay is trash. And then you look in here. And this is where the real surprise is. You guys can see it. Oh, I really hope you guys can see it. Anyways, I have pictures of it. It looks brand new inside. So that's pretty cool. And so I think this engine's brand new, or at least we're hoping that. The flywheel cover is off, and that engine crossmember is off. It looks really clean underneath the engine, at least. Ugh. Yeah, it has a new exhaust put on it at one point. So I'm thinking it either has a brand new engine or a rebuilt engine. So that's cool. Like, I didn't even know that. I did a refill with coolant. It was low. The brakes do work somehow. Grandpa starting up MG. The Harley MG, the Harley exhaust. But I did put more brake fluid in it, but somehow the brakes work. And the clutch works as well. Oh, come on now. There we go. The clutch is full, which is crazy. So that's cool. Yeah, so basically everything is ready on this car except for the engine and the fuel system. I do want to bleed all the brakes though, bleed the clutch, all that good stuff, take all the fluid out. So yes, that's pretty neat. Nothing really else to show you guys in here. I haven't checked the air filter out yet either, but this car does crank over. Cranks over actually really even. All the cylinders sound great, compression. Might just have a brand new head on it, we have no clue. But I'm gonna take the valve cover off, take a look at it, do all that good stuff before you start it up. Obviously, take the ejectors out. But that's why we're doing the gas tank, which just smells really bad. But yeah, so that's cool. Here's the engine crossmember that's off for some apparent reason. Oh, actually, Grandpa put the bumper over here. Here's the bumper off of it. And here's all of my parts for the white Prelude too, which I got some pictures I'll plug in of it together. I did it for fun. Just put everything on there. So, I did have a Flowmaster on it, which is kind of cool in the white car. So yeah, so lots of good parts here. Basically about 2 cars for 700 bucks, I guess you'd say. But I had gas and all that stuff. I paid Grandpa for a trailer rental because we had to go to U-Haul and get one. So yeah, so now I have 3 Preludes. And this is my most expensive car I bought yet, this gold one. I only paid $400 for the red one. And so that's pretty neat. But I just thought I'd make a little tour video for you guys, showing what's going on with it. Thought I'd make a video for once in a while. This video might be really boring, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got. No, Preludes are cool. So yeah, not a very great video, but it's a video nonetheless. And I'm glad to make another video again. But so yeah, so pretty soon this car will be getting worked on. I plan to keep it how it is, like a field beater. Put the seats in that car into this car, beat the crap out of it. The last year's crop was corn, so it kind of sucks driving in it. But this year will be beans. So this fall, when they take it off, it's gonna be dry, and it's great to drive in the field when it's beans in the fall. So be planning on this car possibly becoming a little race car in the field. That's what I did with my Opel, my 69 Opel, before I lowered it. So it's really fun. And I'm planning on teaching a lot of people to drive manual in this car. I want to teach my sister, I want to teach a lot of my buddies, so that'll be kind of fun. But yeah, just have a lot of fun in this car, and then we'll swap everything over to the white car. Maybe, let me know what you guys think about what I should do with the white car. Should I do turbo build with this engine? I'm thinking turboing maybe. Make like 200 horsepower, like 8 pounds of boost maybe. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet, or just do an NA build. I really don't know what I want to do. I really have no clue. I want to keep this shell around though, just for the fun of it, just to be on the safe side, in case, you know, I get in a wreck or something, need a shell. So I really won't be selling parts off of it, I don't think. I don't know, I really haven't decided yet. But I do need parts to that car. So if you guys have a white hood, let me know. I'll use this hood. I need taillights. I need turn signals too. I need 90, 91 turn signals. So let me know if you guys have those. I'll gladly take those off your hands. Yeah, we'll see. I might just put this hood on there in the trunk on that car for now. I kind of like to keep this car how it is. I don't know, it's just kind of, I think it'd be fun to turn into a dune buggy. You know, it's really rusty. It's not worth anything, but it's all there for what, you know, it has. But we'll see. Or at least keep around as a shell for parts if people need them, or if I need them someday. But yeah, so just a tour of all my Preludes. This car will be getting worked on once I get my Opel GT done. I'm in the end of a middle engine swap right now, working on the exhaust. This can be done. And these cars are actually both going to go in the barn, and this car is going to be going in the barn. So we're driving the Opel. This car's going to get a lot of work done to it. It needs a lot of small stuff because it's at 199,000 miles on original engine and transmission. So stay tuned for lots of Prelude content this summer. So it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna do some Opel stuff too, but I just feel like working on Preludes. I don't know. I guess I'm just getting more into the Prelude stuff. I guess this is my true, I don't know, meaning I guess I found. Oh, golf cart's starting up. But yeah, so just kind of cool. I mean, I enjoy the Opels too. I'm sure I'll get back into them. For now, I like these things. So we are going to get working on them. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below what I should do to them. Yeah, we'll see, and hopefully I'll get better at recording and not talk as much and actually do something. Let this gas drain out. And yeah, but we'll get on it. Also, in that woods over there, supposedly there's an old truck cab. So we'll see if there's an entire truck back there or not. My grandpa found it. They found a truck cab at least. We don't know if there's a whole truck back there not hiding. So stay tuned for that video too. It'd be kind of fun to go explore the junk pile back there. Yeah, so sadly it does not have fog lights either, which is unfortunate, but